You ain't down roll?
Sorry.
One over there.
Now we have Lanny versus Dre. This is the last set of the pool, am I correct?
No, we have one more.
No,
more after?
we have one more after. It's
Wait,
going to be
weapon,
humans versus
U-Man.
weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting match.
And if worse comes to worse, there's going to be a three-way tie.
Yep.
All right,
It's
let's
a
see.
possibility.
Production! We can't see production! All right.
Sorry.
Thank you.
We're back to Marth Mario.
Hey, you might want to switch the names.
Looks like Dre was like, you know, after pulling that comeback, I absolutely agree with Dre's like decision of, you know, I'm feeling the Mario, I'll make it work.
Yeah.
He went CSS, didn't really work out.
I think
Game
he
of
only
Watch.
went ZSS against Dre, right?
No, you went against humans,
Humans.
and they lost,
I mean,
I think, 2 games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he went ZSS against himself.
No, against
I'm
humans.
gonna
But I don't think
pulled
he liked the
reverse
ditto.
3-0 comeback.
Oh, he beat humans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
wow.
the temper,
Reverse three, it
nice.
was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And the Mario Ditto.
Oh, that's actually really impressive.
It was very good.
I know for a fact Dre hates it, but the fact that he managed to pull through.
The Mario
my
up
gosh.
there.
Nah,
No.
not too good on that
It
one.
seems like humans is the only one that knows how to DI that combo.
That seems like it.
To be fair, that was like a fancy cross up with it because it was doing the up airs like towards that
Yeah.
way, and it looked like he was gonna have to up B left,
way.
but he up B right. He like drifted left and had to up B right. The immediate roll into with
Grab.
shield breaker.
So how do you guys feel about this matchup?
I mean, and on paper, Mark's supposed to be doing pretty well in this matchup, right? But
I am a known Marth hater. Not like I don't like the character. I think this character's like bottom 5. I think Marth sucks.
Damn.
You haven't seen my Marth, that's why.
Damn.
Please go Marth against me. I want the free win.
Pretty
I'm not in
Dang.
your bracket.
I don't care.
So pretty much this is
If you play
Marth's-
Marth, you won't be.
dang.
Dang.
This character sucks.
Oh,
All I
wow,
have to
what
say
the
is
hell
nope.
was
He's
that?
going insane.
Boy, what the hell?
But what the hell, boy?
To Peter spit map backs.
So this,
Peter's spitting, but it's not facts.
Damn.
Either way, you hit Mario with a sharp metal thing enough times, he goes away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That is true.
The backer connecting and KOing.
I can see Lanny pulling this through if he adapts well enough.
I feel like you should have went PT.
I don't know. I kind of like this Marth pick.
Yeah,
Maybe you should stop playing Marth and play Lucina instead, though.
damn.
Maybe.
If you're trying to play Marth in like the range game, it's not even Lucina that does your job better. Sephiroth exists.
That's true.
Yeah, but Sephiroth's a lot harder.
Is he though? I mean,
Marth?
he has wing.
Yeah,
Not
he's
that
probably
Marth.
harder than Marth.
Oh no.
Harder than this.
You have
Marth?
a projectile that makes you better than Marth with Sephiroth
Marth is
easily.
not that hard.
But yeah, the point is just like, nonetheless,
I mean, you probably have to work harder because he is a worse character, but like,
we said it a bit like on the couches for like Lanny's previous sets. Lanny's like the thing that caused him to lose like some of these games isn't that he's like picking bad decisions. It's that like he picks decisions really quickly and he consistently chooses like the aggressive option. So he like mixes them up, but occasionally will get the hit. But his timings and his specific choices lead to him getting like big punished on.
I mean, you're
yeah,
playing
like that.
the Marth
Like
also.
small misplacements and stuff like
character
that.
don't like being always in all the time. The character likes spacing.
Yep.
Character likes being kind of around you a little bit.
Like it's a problem that like just it's how the game goes. You're not gonna guess right every time. But when you're playing a character like Marth, your best ways to get someone like Mario out of your face are way too committal.
Yeah.
And if you guess like too wrong in a neutral option, especially against like a Mario who's prepared to get in, you just gave up a lot of space and damage.
So he's sticking with the Marth. You guys think that this is a good decision, or should he switch off into his main character? I know he's PT player.
I think it can work. That wasn't a wash in any way. Like that was 2 stock and like 100-some% on Mario at the end. Like, no, this isn't bad. Like, it's just gonna come down to like timing, decision making still. And I'd rather like the character switch and try to figure that out. On top of that, it's just the pool stage, as weird as that is to say. Like these games do absolutely matter because you don't want to be the gauntlet too hard. You don't want to be losers in the final bracket. But losing these for the sake of data is not the worst.
Yeah, that's true. I think one thing I've been noticing though is that there's like a lack of confidence in what Lanny is wanting to do. It's very similar to when we saw Weapon kind of like not shoot his charge shot. He was never really confident in it, and by the time he shot it, it was too late.
It's like a weird like half and half. Like Lanny's not confident in some of his like neutral options, but he's overconfident on like reversals.
Yeah.
I just feel like, oh man, that was a beautiful conversion. I just feel like he needs to space it just a little bit better. Taking the first stock
That's
there.
exactly what you were saying.
Yep,
Just
yep.
like that. Do a little bit more of a delayed option there, and hey, it works out.
And now
Yeah.
what he wants to do is play the trading game.
He has the option of just outspacing him.
Bro, I kind of like what he's doing there. That's cool.
The side B1 into landing like up there. It's kind of sick.
I think it's the confidence. He's coming back. He's attacking. He's trying to gain a lead. And at this point, he has nothing to fear, right?
I absolutely respect like his ability to like, even after like you get hit for going for options, to still go for them. Like no, just because like something didn't work once doesn't mean it won't work again.
A very aggressive option on there. I'm surprised he did not get punished for it.
I wonder if Dre's a little shaken because of like not having the lead.
That's a really good weight with the Nair. Let's see, it's a good space.
Oh man, nice charge.
I think he's showcasing really well why Mario does a little worse against sorties.
Yep, this is how you play the Mario
Yeah.
matchup well. Of,
You know-
like you just kind of keep him at that arm's length.
Mario kind of plays like Game & Watch kind of. Like they're not exactly the same, but they both kind of want to get it. They both want to kind of get in, and against
Oh, hell
characters
no,
with
Tank.
swords, it's kind of hard.
He's nothing like Game & Watch.
It's a concept.
It's okay, Tank, we get it.
Oh,
You're
man.
CEO.
I don't need another game.
That's true. You got us for that.
Down throw. I would have preferred a back throw instead. Get him off
Yeah, I think
stage.
a positional throw.
When does
Like
I'm
forward
up
throw,
kill?
back throw.
Up throw will
Up
start
throw
killing around
killing.
now.
Yeah, it'll kill soon. But he has no rage, so I'm not sure. Maybe on a platform?
I'm
Can I
loving
fade it?
Lanny's adaptation here of
He might
using
be
a lot
dead.
more
He might
like,
be
yep, the rage will kill.
Oh,
Lanny's
man.
like doing a lot better movement stuff here, like a lot less like rolling and shielding as defense, and a lot more like dash back and movement, which in a matchup like
how
this
shield.
goes such a big way in keeping like that distance that you really want.
Let's hope Lanny keeps his composure. I know losing that stock very early off one hit can be a little frustrating, but Mario's really good at doing that. You can't lose your composure.
Yep, that's just part of Smash Ultimate. You gotta just keep your head cool. Watch what's going on. Good awareness there too to like tech in place, not tech in. Very good tech options now. Like Lanny, like even though Dre has the lead in percent pretty heavily here, it was from all like separate occasions and it wasn't like tech chases that were like exact. Like Lanny's picking better defense options.
Oh man, that DI though was a little scary though.
Wanted to drift back, got that. So this is absolutely doable because like Lanny's
I wanna
picking
see-
like Lanny is playing movement in a way where he can pick multiple decisions, but he's picking the wrong decisions when it comes time to act.
I
So
want to see like a tip or down tilt tech
Wait, so
chase
Marth
because
can definitely win.
he keeps missing these
Oh,
tech.
that's it.
that
That's
throws
it.
it.
He's dead. That's the DI's now.
yeah, like that was really close.
Yeah,
like,
that was a lot better game.
like if Lanny
Yeah.
got like the right option, like in one of those down tits in a bit of a situation, or like picked like one or two things just different, that would have gone so much differently. I'm loving Lanny's adaptation and just movement. Of just okay, no more like of these constant like dodges or these rolls. Let me use like just dashing back as my defense option. Let me use positioning as my defense option, and let me stop doing an aggressive thing out of disadvantage all these times. And just like that, you've drastically reduced the amount of openings you've given Mario. And then it's just neutral who's guessing right. You've got more times to guess right. The game's much closer.
So we got the color swap from Mario.
Put a big hat on.
I don't think a lot
This
of
is
people
my
like this
least
skin.
favorite color.
You know what I really wish they
I like this
changed
skin, though.
the stages. I feel like PS2 maybe isn't working out for Lanny. Maybe could have went to a. Maybe I think he should have tried a different stage. Even if it didn't work out, he would just have that data, you know.
Yeah, maybe like a town and city or a Smashville.
But maybe
I
like
was
different platform formats so he could work with.
Definitely, I prefer a different platform format. I think that would work way better.
Yeah, something where you can like stay grounded.
Town and City is a good choice. I like that choice.
Yeah.
That was a good one, I think. Lanny's kind of playing really hot here.
I mean, even with the PS2 pick, I don't think he's doing terribly. I think it's just like there's small things that Dre has a little bit more experience in that like he's capitalizing on.
I feel like Dre just gets a bigger punish.
Yeah, well that's what happens. I mean, Mario is that brawler combo character.
Wait too long. That's the cape trump.
You got the force of the roll right there.
Yep.
Good space on the F tilt. Let's see if we can take the
Going
stock.
high, avoiding the ledge.
Oh,
Very
nice.
good
Great
catch
weight,
on the air
yeah,
dodge.
Great way.
Very good. Was ready and waiting. Bunch of kicks.
Oh, that's it. That's
That's
it.
Mario.
Oh,
That's Mario.
That's it. That's it.
That is a reactable forward air, but sometimes you don't want to air dodge there because they might be waiting for it.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like a
Just
50-50 reactable.
Especially because like you just got the stock by doing a thing and waiting. So
Yeah.
in the back of his mind, he might have been thinking like, okay, he's gonna wait because I just waited. But it's like, no, this is your opponent, not you.
He's game.
Trey with a stock lead, but Lanny kind of holding stage pretty well. Great dash back. Kind of overcommitting after getting like the 1 or 2 hits, but the positioning is just working so well that like you're not really getting punished.
Yeah.
Just staying still in center stage, just waiting it out. I love it.
And that's it.
That convert off of it, that's it, yep.
And Dre takes a 3-0.
So Dre going 2-1 in that pool. Lanny did go 0-3. I mean, it's bound to happen. The talent here is a lot greater than we see at a normal bracket, and he's
Exactly.
playing 3 different people that are really high ranked. I mean,
And again, it's the pool phase is not like the end all be all. You've got the gauntlet, you've got the final bracket.
Ah, it is, dude. It is the end all be all. I'm dropping out.
yeah, I don't think he'll be the only one that goes 0-3 today. Or
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
this
he is.
weekend. This weekend. Yeah,
This,
today.
this is a
today-
very hard bracket too. Very hard bracket.
That second stock on the last game,
Yeah,
fair.
got the fair, got the bing bing wahoo, the fair.
Yahoo!
Got me looking like Stevie Wonder out here.
Can you see this?
No.